Now on a blessed now, Des, King of the Pit TV, signing in once again. Never heard this tune by Turnstile before, never seen this video before. Let's get straight onto it, okay? I got a recommendation, yeah. I had my first time listening to the tune Holiday from the new record. And man like Steve Roski dropped me a comment. He says the whole album is excellent. It's got hold on my people. I've just got to go get that door, you know. Yes. So, hope you enjoyed the old pink pillows there. Man like Steve Roski says the whole album is excellent. It's got a surprising amount of buzz for that genre. This band is breaking out of hardcore, let's be fair. This band is breaking into another space. This band has been on an upwards tangent through every record they've released. Absolutely incredible. I remember when they had now don't get me wrong, I'm in England, you know what I mean, so I can only speak in regards to being based in the UK. I'm not American, so I couldn't see the ins and outs of the buzz, right? But the Pressure to Succeed record was out, and I didn't really see, from what I perceived through how they were reaching England, I didn't necessarily see too much of a buzz whatsoever. But once the record, was it the record release? I think I'm thinking of Backtrack in particular, because I think Backtrack had the same sort of tangent once they hit the record release for I don't know their first LP. But Turnstile put out, was it Non-Stop Feeling? I think it might have been Non-Stop Feeling, and the brand had changed because the brand went from hardcore band, not my love, to pure groove dancing, funky pastels, and I don't know, major positive style, happy riffs blended in with like a heavy Rage Against the Machine-esque breakdown section every once in a while and so forth, and very groovy, very funky, and great songwriting obviously. And as they've progressed up until this point, I don't even need to listen to this band no matter to know that they're putting out good songs with good songwriting. So this is my first time listening to this. I want to give a shout out to the dude. I'm going to name him once again. Apologies for dragging this on. This is Steve Roski. He's recommended a few other tunes which I am going to check out. This is Turnstile Blackout. We're sprucing it up with a live video instead because hey, all the energy's in the live performance with this band, so one love, let's sign in. Look at everybody. I'm just gonna start doing a little social commentary. If you start looking at everybody's hands, everyone looks a little awkward. there's a surplus of energy which needs to be released somehow, and you can see it being released through their hands and their pacifying behaviours. Nervous energy is being released. All right. A little bit of body language for you. Non-verbal communication. Look at everyone up the front. Everyone's got a barnet on them. Hair must be this length to enjoy the front of the crowd whilst watching Turnstile. I'm surprised at this scale they've managed to hang on to the barrierless performances. You know what I mean? Because band reaches a certain peak and it's just down to health and safety and the powers that be and the organisations they are working with. They're like, nah, we can't be having this. We're not getting sued. You need a barrier. You need security. So far, so good. 2021. Because I said 2001. Coming in with the melodies already with the mosh riff. You see how it goes? It sounds like so. Fall Out Boy. Sugar, we're going down. See, yes, now. Turnstile turned into Fall Out Boy, not gonna lie. Are Turnstile the new Fall Out Boy? Comments down below. One thing with this band is they keep it very simple, but they are a tight band. Very catchy band. Well, not overtly catchy, but they have catchy moments, and they turn what minimal sort of sound they have they ensure that what they do have connects well with the audience. Now, I don't know if they consciously decide that during the writing process or if they just write it naturally, cohesively as a band. They just sound brilliant and connect to the audience in that manner. Because I don't know many other bands who are doing it like this. 40 seconds in, the only riff has just been da 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 da. You know what I mean? Nice, tight, punchy. We've got closed hi-hat, which is nice, you know what I mean? If this was your local standard hardcore band, that'd be on a big crash or something, but we're keeping it tight. Almost disco-esque at a higher tempo. Sugar, we're going out swing. We got a change of the riff coming into a chorus-esque section, but it's only a chorus if it repeats. So, you know, are we gonna hear this section once again at the end, or what? Or is this a one-off? Because this opening up of the riff and the slight variation to it, and I think the drummer's opened up a bit, hasn't he? Is this band basically a pop punk band at this point? What's going on there? What's going on there? Is the drummer playing on a pad, or is that an actual piece of percussion? This band has essentially taken one riff, yeah, and just, rather than changing the riff section by section, they've changed the dynamic of the riff, they've changed the relationship between the instruments on the riff. It's really good songwriting. It's really good songwriting. As a singer-songwriter would do, a new up-and-coming singer-songwriter who wants to write a good song, right? I'll use 20,000 different chords and all these inversions and so on and so forth. But an expert professional singer-songwriter will just take 3 chords and know how to utilize them so well and create a great song. Turnstile have gotten to a point where they don't need all these different sections. They're just brilliant at what they do. They take one idea and they just jam on it. And the rest is history. Look at how the crowd reacts. And it's all in the groove, innit? Another thing what this band does, which is essentially a necessary for not only for bands to stay in the game, but for bands to succeed at a grand level. They appeal to the youth, they appeal to young kids, they appeal to kids who are just coming. I couldn't tell you what generation, but their aesthetic, their sound, and the energy they provide is just brilliant and connects to the youth. And the youth are the people who are buying the product, the youth are the people who are talking to their friends about music, the youth are the people who've got the time to go to the shows and so on and so forth. And it's just the beautiful recipe they've got going. Yeah, brilliant. That was Turnstile Blackout live, and yeah, it was enjoyable. It was enjoyable. Incredibly basic in the most positive way. What a brilliant band. Yeah, really good. Whether that was from the new record or not, I can't tell you. All I know is that I got recommended off of the video I did of one of their new tunes entitled Holiday, which I only chose that song because I've seen people referring to that one the most from that record, so I just sort of assumed it was like the highlight, the pinnacle of that record. So thank you very much for the dude who recommended it. I will just give that name once more. A big shout out to Steve Roski. I'm going to check out the other few songs he recommended as well and see what they're saying. There's King of the Pit TV. You know what it is. You know what time it is. Goodbye.